everybody, welcome to part 3 of my answers to your questions video. You guys asked me questions in my 60,000 subscriber giveaway video. I'm going to be answering them right now, and I'll link down below part 1 and part 2. Alright, so honeymoon baby 09, congrats. Are you going to be going back to work once Cassidy is a year old? This one is not a black and white answer completely. It's kind of been changing as the year goes by. When I first went on my maternity leave, I planned to go back just like I had before. And now I'm at the point where I am going to go back, but at a very limited capacity. Probably like a shift or 2 a month, just enough to kind of stay relevant, help them out with dates that they need, but not at the capacity I was before where I was several days a week. So there's a whole lot behind that. There's a lot of different factors as to why, but it's the right decision for our family. So I'm going to go back, but at a very minimal basis. And I think my first shift back is sometime in March. So yes. Lindy Labe, congratulations on 60K, thank you. How do you keep your house clean with little ones? I have 2 under 3 years old and I've been struggling. I feel like nap or after bedtime are the only times I can clean because I'm not sure what to entertain them with while I'm out of the room in a connected room but several feet away. Thanks. Well, thank you very much, and that's a great question. I answered it previously, probably not in this part of the video, probably in the one before it. I'll link below if you want to check it out. My house is not spotless. I do make it a priority because it has to do with my mental health. The cleanliness in my house is directly correlated to my happiness, so that's kind of the gist of my answer. I've actually been watching someone here on YouTube who has 3 little ones. You have 2 under 3 years. Yeah, she has 3 and under, and she's been doing some awesome cleaning videos that involve her kids, and she shows you that. She's baby wearing one of them, and she's got the other ones involved. It's the life of a homemaker, so I will link her down below because those are really, really inspirational. But as far as my 2 cents, I know it's annoying when the only time you can clean is nap time or bedtime. If I'm desperate, I will do it then. For the other parts, I'll just try and include my kids where I can, whether it's holding my baby, wearing my baby, waiting until my husband gets home and giving her to my husband so I can get things done, strategically planning it right after a nap so she's happy so she can play while I'm quickly cleaning whatever I am, because I know nap time and bedtime, it's like, that's mama's time. That's when you need to relax and you don't want to be cleaning during that time. So yes, I will link her down below as well. Kristen Panero, I know this is a long way, but once it's time for you to potty train Cassidy, are you going to do the potty training 1-day method like you did with your older girls? Again, something I answered in a previous part, which I will link down below. But yes, I do plan to do the same thing, and I will probably be sharing it. Kim Wines Girl, 60,000 congrats, thank you. You look like you're feeling better. How's the vertigo? Again, something I'll link you to in a previous one. Sorry guys, I should have grouped these all together, but I do answer that in part 1. Hurricane Melissa 25, wow, 60,000, great job, thank you. I have followed you for years. I really enjoyed the weight loss videos. I have a question. What are you doing to keep the weight off and not returning? I would love to be entered. That is a great question. I feel like I'm not doing anything to keep the weight off. I feel like I'm still trying to lose the weight, although I'm really close to my goal now. I was closer a few weeks ago when the vertigo was really bad. I mean, that was the best weight loss thing ever. I was so nauseous I couldn't eat, so that really helped. But once I started being able to eat again, of course the weight came back on. So I'm probably about 5 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight, which I am not complaining about. I don't look at it as maintenance. I look at it as constant trying to lose the weight, and I feel like that helps me, because if I get into a comfort zone, if I'm like, okay, I hit my goal, I'm happy with my weight, and just try to live like not thinking about it, then my weight can go up so fast. So I guess that's my advice. Constantly be on it, constantly be thinking about it. Don't ever I don't know, not settle, what's the word? Don't ever be comfortable. Be happy, be comfortable, but don't ever stop thinking about it, especially if you've been challenged with weight like I have. It's something that I always have to think about. I'm also very much a creature of habit, if you guys aren't aware. I like eating the same things for breakfast, lunch. Dinner changes up a bit. I eat a lot of my calories at night, so I accommodate for that during the day. I'm just aware of my eating habits, and I like to stick towards the same things, so I know that if I eat those same things, my weight's gonna stay the same, if that makes sense. It's probably boring to a lot of you, but that just makes me happy. And then when I don't have vestibular disorder, I work out a lot. It's something I can't do right now, but that definitely helps me with the weight maintenance, but also to feel better. Katie Eames, how have the older girls coped with having a new baby sister and when you had vertigo? Okay, so when we had the new baby, I couldn't have asked for a better reception from the two of them. I was more worried about Kayla than Riley, which is weird because Kayla was the one who was like, babies cry, they're gonna bug me, I don't want to help the baby. And I was like, where are you getting this from? Babies are awesome. So I was the most concerned about her. And the funny thing is, she's actually the one who loves Cassidy the most. Well, I'm not gonna say loves, because I'm sure they both love Cassidy equally, but she is the most obsessed with her and wants to be around her and play with her the most. So that turned around in my favor. Riley, she likes Cassidy. She's a little bit indifferent. If Cassidy's whining, she's not a huge fan. If Riley's in the right mood and Cassidy's in the right mood, then they'll play good together. But the age gap has made all the difference in the world, because my first two were 18 months apart, and that was hard. That was really hard. I could not trust Kayla around Riley for the life of me for a long time. Now they play like best friends, but yeah, they coped really, really well. And how do they cope when I have vertigo? They're very much aware. As your kids get older, they're very aware, and they've even been telling their teacher things, much to my surprise, like mommy's sick. She, you know, daddy's home to help. She has to lay down a lot. They make me get well soon cards at school and things like that. So how are they coping with it? Fine, luckily, because we have a lot of help, but the mom guilt is there. I wish I could do more with them and be there more with them and be more, I'm trying to be more present every day, but my version of present sick is not the same as when I'm healthy. I can't be as active with them, so they're coping with it fine. Luckily my husband's home, and when he wasn't, I had a lot of support, so that's awesome. All right, Jennifer Williams, yay, congrats on 60,000. Thank you. Does your family just have the one pet, and is there ever a debate on another one? Yes, we just have our one pet, Huey. He is an American Bulldog, English Bulldog, Pug mix, a very interesting mix. He is the sweetest dog in the world. We couldn't ask for a better dog. And we have had fish in the past, several fish, and we are terrible with fish. They don't last very long, so we're not doing fish. My husband hates cats, so we will not be a cat family, despite the fact that I love cats. Sorry, just moving my coffee cup out of the way. Yes, so there's no debate on having another pet at this point. That being said, our dog is coming up on 9 years old, and I don't think he lives much past 10, 12, I'm not sure. So the kids are already talking about the dog they want after Huey passes, which is so sad. I laugh because it's kind of ridiculous. They're not very emotionally attached to Huey for whatever reason. He's a really sweet dog to them, but they want a smaller dog. They've always wanted a smaller dog. So there is discussion on what we'll get after Huey passes. I feel so weird saying that, but I hope he doesn't anytime soon. But yeah, I don't want to get another one until the need for it, because I think he's too old to deal with a puppy at this point, and honestly I'm in no place for a puppy and all the work that comes along with that. Alright, I believe this is the last question. If I forgot yours, I'm so sorry. Leave it down below. I can do another one of these videos. Savannah Barton, I had my first baby April 2015. Congrats, and love following your pregnancy videos and even your vlogs now, since we both have baby girls the same age. Congrats on 60,000. Thank you. I'd love to see more videos on what Cassidy eats to help me with my little one. Alright, so I can definitely write that suggestion down to do a video on that. I'll just have to remember to do that one. But I do show a lot of what she eats in my day in the life videos. If you're curious, I'll like kind of pan over to what she's eating, since she's not really eating purees anymore. She's more like table food, pretty much what we're eating. As long as it's soft enough, I'll just break it in chunks and she eats that. But yeah, I can definitely think to do a video like that. So I think that's all the answers. Thank you for sticking around if you're still here. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave one down in the comments. I'll be happy to answer it in an upcoming video. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!